can leave that for another story. Vi taught me two things that I'll never forget, and those two things are well, it's two things he said to me that I'll never forget. That the most important thing for me to do for my kids were vacation and education. And it's something that I've never forgot about what he taught me. And I'm sure he teaches his kids that, whether he does or not, I'm sure he does. And that he spends, everything he does is that he can spend more time with his kids with regards to vacations and making sure he gives his kids the best education, which he did. His kids went to some of the best schools out there in the Northeast. And so that's something I know that's important to Vi and possibly what he passed down to his kids.
If I could, I'll add something really fast. My grandparents, my great-grandparents homesteaded some land in the southwest corner of Kansas 101 years ago. And my grandparents and then my parents started to really build a farm. Well, my grandparents lived through the Dust Bowl. You may have heard about the Dust Bowl, but it was unbelievable. So much dirt, so much wind that you couldn't go outside and be caught in it, or you would suffocate because the air was so filled with dirt. It's some of those kinds of stories that in our family that make you think, you know, when I start whining about my life and thinking, oh, my life is so hard, I'm thinking, well, you're not living through the Dust Bowl. You know, you're not pulling a hand cart over a rocky ridge. You can surely do this, Sherry. I think that's the power of those stories, like Reno and Vi have been saying, to pass along, to say, gee, Grandma did it, my great-grandmother did it, my mother did it. Surely I can do it.